Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with a clip taken from a long video that I just finished to record for my subscribers. I'm leaving the option for my services at 50% off for the first year open, and I'll be providing further details after the clip ends. So if you're interested, please stay on. I'll be talking to you again at the end of the clip. I would like you also to read carefully the disclaimer that I'm going to put up now, so that it is clear to you before you go ahead and watch the video. This is just a standard thing. Okay, that's the yearly scale of silver price in US dollars. What I want to do today, I want to throw some new ideas concerning the very long term of silver and gold. I think that there is a case for treating the price action here, and more so in the case of gold, as a giant fourth wave on the yearly scale. The first wave hit in the 1970s. You remember if you don't remember, of course, all you have to do is just look a bit at the history of the markets, and you will see the explosion that we had in the 1970s in inflation, and that propelled gold and silver to unheard of levels. And that is taken in my log scale chart here as wave one. And then the gradual decline from the 1980s, yes, for many years, that is taken as a second wave, and the comeback. So there is a scope for taking, in fact, what you see here as a third wave. I'm not terribly sure, that's why you see the question marks. This will be clarified in due course. I have been working so far with this being 1, 2, and that's a 3, and that's potentially a fourth wave on the black scale. But I think that there is a case for making the high scale being more relevant, yes, the red scale. So that is the idea. That means that silver is almost certainly not going back down. No, silver is not going back down. Silver has terminated, from what I see, just the A leg of a giant triangle. And that means also that silver is not ready in the next year or two to propel itself beyond 55 in a very significant way. It might rise above 55 here, sure, but the idea is that all of this will be a fourth wave on a giant scale. So that's in broad lines what my idea is, and it fits well because if we work with this being an A, and in fact what's happening here is a triangle which doesn't fit otherwise in the wave count when you look at it, but it would fit perfect as a triangle as a B, you see, and we get a short C that will propel silver towards 50, 55, 60, yeah, can go that high, and all you're going to see at the end of the day is an ABC, and then silver will come back. It will not come back there. I think it's extremely unlikely. What can happen is that you can have, first of all, a running up correction. Silver is going to shoot way above this level, and then it's going to correct, meaning it's going to stay within a range. I'm just throwing a figure here, let's say between 60 to 30 or 40. It's going to hang around here for a few years, yes, to terminate this giant triangle. You begin to see the shape of it. And when it's ready, it's going to go for a fifth wave. The fifth wave is going to be seeing it reaching well beyond 100. Okay, that's very long term. Mr. Market may not approve of this idea, but let's take it one step at a time. So here it is. That's the monthly, quarterly, sorry, That's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's your A. And that's an A, B, C, B, C, D, E. Okay. I'm going to jump now to the monthly. And this is undoubtedly consolidation long term. Undoubtedly. This is not a preparation to go down. This is a preparation to go up. Everything I know about charting telling me this is a preparation and a base building to propel it way higher. And it's not going to go just to 35 and suddenly sink. No, I think it is going to cover quite a distance. Now you're in a position to see the idea of the ABC clearer. I'm going to emphasize it again, so hopefully become clearer. You see, this is an A up to here, composed of ABCX, ABC. So that's an A, and that's an A. That's going to be a B, even though I'm showing you something else right now. But that could be a B right here. And that's going to serve the launching pad here for a C, as I explained. So you'll have an A, B, C, and then the time to look down, not down there, but let's say down here. And as silver is going to deliver another ABC that will chew up another 2-3 years. I don't know. Because we are talking about mega scale, yes, it is not ready to explode with the inflation in the next year or two to towards 100 right away. No, that's not in this wave count. Okay, here's the weekly. We're getting closer and closer. So one option says that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's actually a 1, 2, and the market is ready for that impulse wave. It's going to take it beyond beyond 50. It's going to go way high. Okay, and the alternative says that's the end of the 5-wave run that began from here. That's an A, that's a B, that's a C, D, E, or that's an A, that's a B, that's a C, D, E, which we don't have yet, and then it's going to go higher. Okay, in short, I hope that this is clear. I'm going to go now to the daily. In the case of gold, I think it is somewhat clearer, but it does look like this is a range of a bottom that was struck here, and now they are going, both precious metals are going to make an effort, in my opinion, to go higher. This is the daily now. We've got, this is the 10 moving average, that's the 21, that's the 50, here's the 200. And from what I can see, it is consolidating the gains. The previous move ended here almost certainly. Okay, and even it's not ready to run up right away. This is the 60 minutes. This is an indication that it is consolidating. It's consolidating. We could be talking about a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. Okay, this is not a preparation for diving back under 2285. At most, it might do something like that and then come back. That's going to be A, B, C, and then ready to run higher. So that's the situation with silver. Now here's gold. That's the quarterly of gold, and essentially it's the same idea as I explained in the case of silver. The high was registered in the hot markets of the late 1970s, yes, early 1980, and then the decline. That's your second wave long term. Third wave ended right here, that is 2011, and since then we are in a mega fourth wave. There is an alternative wave count for gold, and it's as follows. That's a 1, 2, that's 3. A fourth wave actually ended here, and it's right now in the fifth wave on the black scale, meaning the third wave that I suggest ended here will end under the alternative wave count with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, will end somewhere above the high registered here, because it's in the process of actually delivering that fifth wave. Okay, now I will go to the monthly, etc. Before doing so, you're wondering how a fourth wave will fit here, because already gold punched above the previous high here, so it doesn't quite look like it's going to be a fourth wave, especially if you start counting from here. Well, I'll tell you that no, there is scope for it to play out. That's going to be your A, that's an A, that's a B, that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to go higher, but it's going to deliver an A, B, C. And then it's going to come back, and it's essentially going to look potentially to build a base around here, above 1,500, and just drift sideways for a few years. Okay, and that will finish the fourth wave on the long-term scale, and then it could be ready for a surge to much higher grounds. Okay, here's the monthly coming. So we have a 1, 2. Labeling's moved a bit. We have essentially a possibility here for a 1, 2. That's you 3. Yes, fourth wave probably ended here or here, and that is the fifth wave on the black scale. But what I suggest we consider now actively is that this is just an A. That's an A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, C, which will be a B. Okay, you're with me? That's an A, that's a B, and down we go. So we're going to see some very nice rally in gold. It's going to run about 2,100, but don't start counting on it going to 5,000. It's not ready. Might take another, I don't know, another 2 years, 3 years for it to be ready for that kind of move. But it could deliver some really powerful move right now that will be basically the fifth wave in the structure of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and terminate the C inside an A, B, C. Okay, now I'm going to go to the weekly, and of course we are not even sure that our triangle fourth wave is done. Let's keep referring to the structure. That's a 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. I think we're working on the D, and then we're going to get our E leg, and it's going to take off. Okay, that's the idea. That's the weekly. Let's go to the daily. So we jumped nicely here. It seems to be searching for a correction to extend here. There are several ways in which we can subdivide it. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference short term. I think we are now in a phase where it's attempting to consolidate the gains. There are huge gains from this level. We either seen an A, B, C, and that is our A, or even if it goes slightly higher, it's going to terminate the A somewhere here. I reckon that this is an A, and I think we're going to have our B probably next week. It's not going to achieve much in terms of movement up. It's going probably to stay range bound around here, and then once it's ready, it's going to run up and probably not exceed 1,920, and in the process finish the ABC, prepare us for another ABC to terminate the very big triangle. Okay, so that's the daily. I'm going to jump to the 60 minutes, and here's what I see. This is currently taken as AB, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When it was here, I told you we're going to have a jump. It literally went on my arrows. Absolutely went on my arrows. Look, I didn't put these arrows today, yeah? Look, literally on my arrows. And now this decline is telling me that I have clearly 5 waves. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, or 5 ending here. And this is an A in my opinion. Okay, if I'm right, it will not exceed this level today. It'll do whatever it wants to do around here. Next week, we're going down. Okay, so that's going to be an ABC, but prepare for the comeback of gold. It's going to come back nicely. My website, the homepage is right here. It's Wave Mastery, www.wavemastery.com. Yeah, wavemastery in one word.com. That takes you to the homepage. You can scroll down, look through some things that I've written here, some recommendations from past users and current users, and that is essentially the offer currently open only to first-time subscribers. Okay, so there is the daily service, daily videos that are preceded by a trial, so you can take the trial for 1 week. And at the end of that, if you're happy, you do nothing, you go on to the plan of half price, essentially 79 presents half price of the normal price, and that will be good for 1 year. That means 12 payments of 79. If you want to watch just the weekend videos, then you go for this one, and it does give you access to the weekend videos, and I often also insert a video as a bonus midweek, just to keep you on track, to see a little bit where things are moving, because sometimes 1 week of full price action is a lot, and the wave count can change, especially if you're a short-term trader. You really want to know what's happening. So that is essentially the situation. If you decide to go, for example, for the daily videos, you click here, it takes you to the page where it explains to you, you should read that. It explains to you what is covered, etc., etc. If you like what you read, you click here, subscribe. It takes you to PayPal, because my paying system is through PayPal, and you pay through PayPal. You can see you have the trial at $9.99. That's for the first 7 days. As I said, if you like what you see, do nothing. It just goes automatically. If you don't like, you can cancel. Or if you don't know how to cancel, or you have any doubt, you have any question, you can write to me, of course. Once you go through and you pay, you come back, PayPal will send you back to my website to fill in your profile details, choose your login, and once you do that, you will be led automatically to the page with the links to the various videos classified by date. If at any point in time in this process you have a problem, things are not going as I'm describing to you right now, all you have to do is just contact me and I'll help you out. That is essentially it. So you'll have 1 week to look at things. I would like to just spend a minute about the website itself. I have written here a few articles. Is this website for me? You can go through that one. Psychology and trading, trading and the arts, why join? Yes, each of these articles could perhaps help you to see how to relate to my website, but there is no substitute, in my opinion, to actually take a trial. You know, you take a trial, and I want to say another thing. You take a trial and you can't make up your mind. You want more time to think. Fine, I understand that. Then you cancel, but then you're not allowed to take another trial. Please, I want to be very clear about that. There are people who abuse this, and it's really not right. You're not allowed to take more than one trial, okay? A trial is a trial. But if you're interested, after you take a trial, you're interested to come back, you can still benefit from the low price for the next full year. But you have to write to me, and then I will send you a special link without a trial. And if you join, then you're going to go immediately onto the reduced price plan for 12 months. Okay? If you take another trial after you took already one, I am going to have to cancel that and refund you. And if you do that 2 or 3 times, I'm just going to blacklist you, because there are people who have been doing it, and I'm afraid this is really absolutely not right. This is subscribe here. Use subscription. Once you are logged in, you will see this one highlighting you daily service videos or weekend service videos. Yeah, it will show which one you really have the right to access. The daily service videos, to be very clear, they cover the weekend service videos. Okay, so you don't have to subscribe to both. The daily covers everything I do. The weekend, of course, is more selective. Now, I have here resources. There are chart galleries right here, chart 1, 2, 3. There are plenty of charts here that give you an idea how I go about subdividing various market action here. I covered a lot of markets, and you can see there is history here that could be very interesting for you to just go through. Let's see, platinum, for example. Yes, that's 1973 to 1978. If you click right on top where it shows you the hand, the chart opens up big. You can print it if you like. Here's an example of platinum, April 1980. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the huge correction that followed after that. So there is plenty for you, whichever market you're interested in, the financials, commodities, precious metals, etc. Okay, so that's chart galleries. Then useful links, as the name implies. Yes, recommended reading list. You have a long list of books here that I've read over the years that I found very interesting. Of course, I have many more books that I would like to add. It's just a question of time. I don't always have time to update this one. But the books that you find here did help me in the beginning, and still the information here is very valuable in these books. For example, Kroll. I don't know how many of you heard about Stanley Kroll. Stanley Kroll was a really imaginative fellow trader that wrote very well about his own trading and in trading in general. I learned a lot from these books. And of course, if you haven't heard about Reminiscence of a Stock Operator, you should get this book and read it. You will not regret. This is a book that most traders, I think, have come across and read. It is very, very interesting. And as you go down the list, you will see if there are things that are of interest to you. Of course, go ahead, get them. Some of them are even available online for free as a PDF. Check that. If you have questions about that, you can even contact me. Here's the contact us, and you put your name. Please make sure you give me the right email address. Message, simple maths, submit, I get it. You'll hear from me. I'm based in Belgium, so if you write to me from Australia or from the US and I'm having my rest, do not be surprised if I don't react quickly, okay? Normally within a day you will have a reply from me. I check my email fairly regularly. So that's about it. Hope to see you visiting my website. Hope to see you taking a trial. If you have any questions, again, don't hesitate. Get in touch with me, and wishing you a great trading week. Bye now.